All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Cultura Beer Garden. Kash, Chris, Benny in the house, and as always, we are bringing you the best in craft beer this week. So, hey man, cheers to everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. It's a beautiful Monday night here in the Gateway City. Got to make sure we get these little effects in there for the people, man. I love our little stream here. You can see it here. They can, and they're seeing it.
Look at that. Nice.
Yeah, you know, so make sure that's their handle, ladies and gentlemen, at Cultura Beer Garden. So make sure you follow them on Instagram, on Facebook, and of course, make sure you stop on by Cultura Beer Garden. What's the address here, ladies and gentlemen?
1301
San
Bernardo.
3301.
Oh shit, 3301 San Bernardo. We're about to leave, so I'm about to forget this address. I don't know, man. I'm busy. I don't think about the addresses, man. I just come here and work and drink beer. I don't even know my address. That's why I have my wife. Takes care of all that stuff for me, man.
So. She takes care of everything. Make sure you get your make sure you get your comments in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll try to get to everybody's shout outs tonight.
Damn tax season, I tell you, man.
It's tax season, yeah. So yeah, man, like for you as you know, I'm a big supporter of local small business entrepreneurs like yourself and Benny and your wives and myself. We're all trying to, you know, do our small business and make them as successful as possible. And in a time where tax season kind of rolls around for you all, how do you? I mean, is craft beer the way you unwind a little bit?
Definitely, most definitely. Any beer, I don't even care if it's craft or whatever. Give me Miller Lite afterwards, man. Give me High Life. Anything that's anything helps.
Your go-to for me, my go-to is obviously I like Dos Equis. I like Bud Light. I like Miller. I like all beer, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my go-to as well, Bud Light, for some reason.
I mean, those are my, you know, if I want to smoke a brisket, you know, 12 hours, you know, I want to start at 7 in the morning, and I want to drink a beer all day long. It's got to be something light. Yeah. It's got to be something that I can drink. Like, I can take a whole 12-pack by myself kind of day.
See, when I'm cooking out, I think they got the lights where it's at for me, you know. With some little limon, it's great. I'm not big on Bud Light. I mean, I'll drink Bud Light, you know, but I won't buy it, you know. If I'm with my cuñado, you know, he calls them the Blue Frost. That's what he calls it. You want some Blue Frost? I'm like, yeah, go for it. Give me a Blue Frost. I forgot to bring beer, you know. Or Mego Mentito, and I don't bring beer. I drink his beer, you know. So Bud Light, that's what it is, you know.
Yeah, I'm, you know, I like Select, man. Select.
So you like water, basically.
Yeah. Well, hey, they say all light beers are very, you know, subtle, very easy to drink. But I think I like Bud Select, man. Honestly, I like Select. It's, to me, that's a pretty damn good beer, dude.
You know what? Miller Genuine Draft has a really good flavor too. That's a good beer. I don't mind Miller.
Go Rocky Filter.
You know what? Coors Light. You know, my father-in-law drinks a lot of Coors Light, and sometimes, you know, when we do these pub rides with my group 9x6, and we'll go downtown, and there's not much craft, you know, in the downtown area, or the bars that we go to at least. So we'll go to the American Legion, and we'll get, you know, Lone Star, ice cold Lone Star, or Coors Light. And you know, from here, from Cultura Beer Garden to the Legion, we're looking at about 4 miles. You know, and once we get there, we just crack open up Coors Light, and it just goes down great, man.
Yeah.
You have that first beer, you know, that you have, and then from there, you know, we progress.
So it's safe to say that you're not always drinking craft all the time.
Yeah, it's safe to say. You know what? Actually, I forgot that the Dugout downtown starts to offer crafts. They're offering Carbach products, you know, but it's not bad. You know, it's a good start for them, you know, because, I mean, the crowd that they get there, they're not craft drinkers at all. You know, they're taking a risk bringing in, you know,
craft beer.
So it's a wild card for them. It really is.
So
they don't know if it's going to sell.
Hey, Dugout Laredo, shouts out to you guys, man. That's awesome that they so now you can get craft beer at Dugout.
Yeah.
Dugout known for its shows, its local shows. If you're big into metal, you like rock, hardcore.
Speaking of which, I want to give a quick shout out to one of our frequent customers here, Jorge Ponce, and he's the one that pretty much runs the shows over there at the dugout, and I'm pretty sure he's the one that convinced the owner to get Love Street, Hopadillo. Now they have even the Austin East Siders there.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So little by little, craft beer is starting to make its way into places you wouldn't think. So for those of you going out to different places, make sure you ask for it, because they may not even be promoting it. I mean, this is the first I hear about it. So whenever you get to your favorite bar, your favorite restaurant, whatever it is, make sure you always ask for your favorite craft beer. They may have it, they may not, but the more that you ask for it, the more that you continue to support the movement, the more that we're going to start to see a lot more craft beer, a lot more selection behind the bar. As you can tell, obviously Cultura well endowed in terms of stock, in terms of inventory. Hey, this guy.
No, it's true.
I mean, the stock is plentiful, ladies and gentlemen. Using big words today. Man, what do we? I mean, I'm excited. I see some different flavor today. What are we going to be taking a look at today?
So we got 3 craft beers from Texas. Let's start off with this one here, the Franconia, the Hazy Days, whatever you want to call it. This is their New England IPA, which is a very trendy IPA that I've been noticing other breweries do all over the continental United States.
And earlier I called it Hazy Daisy. You didn't tell me anything. You just let me roll with that name, dude. I called it Hazy Daisy. The Haze. Lazy Days, maybe.
No, Hazy Days. The Haze or Days. Yeah. I'm thinking more like Days, Dazed and Confused, it's hazy.
Right. All right.
That kind of shit. I don't smoke, but it's mainly this style of beer, the New England IPAs. Once we pour it, I'm hoping it's going to be a hazy IPA, because that's the style, of IPA this is going to be. One of the ones that we had here recently was from Sierra Nevada. Their what's that one called?
Sidecar.
No. It's a hazy IPA. It's called a little
Hop Hunter.
No. That one just came out actually. This one came out a few weeks ago. No, I'm trying to remember ago even.
Okay.
Little hazy something or something like that.
Sounds familiar.
I forgot, guys. I'm sorry, but I mean that one's good. Also, in San Antonio, Weathered Souls has had, I'm not sure they still have, but they had about 3 or 4 hazy IPAs. We had one here about 2-3 months ago. It was called Who Got the Juice Now? Yeah, okay. That was a West Coast hazy IPA.
And what's the deal with the hazy IPA? Like, what makes it how does it get that classification?
It's unfiltered, that's for sure, 100%. And you can't see through it, man. It's just cloudy. It almost looks like orange juice.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
As far as hoppiness,
this is exciting, man. I can't wait to pour this up.
Yeah, I know. I haven't had this one either. We just got this one in today.
So this is an exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. This is from Franconia. They are out of the DFW region, McKinney, Texas.
Yeah.
Just outside of Dallas, actually. A very upscale part of the DFW area. So again, just another brewery that has been able to secure a following. Franconia, I've been seeing a lot more, and as you can tell, they've got the stamp on there. I mean, 10 years in the game. That's
congrats, guys. Really,
yeah. That's an accomplishment, I think, for any brewery that's been around 10 years, especially when it comes to craft. There's a lot of craft beer breweries that don't make that decade. They don't make that decade milestone because, XYZ reasons. They either, can't keep up with demand. They end up, they end up stopping production, or they end up getting bought out by a bigger conglomerate. In terms of Franconia, they've been in the game 10 years, and it's cool to see that they're still putting their stuff out, and I'm excited about this one.
Me too. And we've had a few other of the Franconia lineup here in the fridge. We've had the Amber here, the Lager, their Kash. The Dunkel is fantastic, man. That's probably my favorite one from them.
Really?
Yeah, that Dunkel is super good. Yeah. The
Okay.
Franconia Dunkel is fantastic. And then we had the Triple Dunkel here for a bit too during the winter season that we had in Laredo. And that one didn't sell so much, but we still continued to order it because it was a damn good beer.
It was like a what, 10%?
It was 10%, yeah.
It was a
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, the Triple
And
Dunkel.
I think a lot of people are still getting used to these different styles, man. Because I think for the most part, everybody's like either you're a Weizen or Hefeweizen fan, you're a stout, you're stouter, year-round stouter, you're an IPA gal or IPA guy. But yeah, these other spin-offs, your Dunkels, your Tripels, your Dubels, all these different beers aren't really, or even your Saisons. Like a lot of people really don't. I think it's that experimenting that we're talking about, where you need to kind of get out there and try these other different beers and other different flavors.
But also mainly just bringing in old style German beers and Belgian beers. As you're saying that, like Saisons or a lot more German-esque farmhouse ales. These guys, Franconia, what I noticed about them is they're very traditional German-style beers. They kind of follow the old recipes, man.
Yeah.
And they give it their own twist, obviously, but this is a family business, I'm sorry. I remember to reading something about their grandfather. He of the brewery here, the brewery owner at the time back in the day. He brewed beer. And then or the grandfather brewed beer, and then the family decided to make a brewery out of it, and they learned all these old style recipes.
Yeah.
So they kind of stayed true to that, to their tradition, which is pretty cool.
And that's typically the story I think behind every brewery, is that every brewery has their own story, and this is probably one of those traditions that the family keeps alive. I mean, every brewery has a story behind each of its beers. So, after today, definitely want to look up Franconia, look at their history, look at their selection, and look out for them at right here at Cultura. So what else are we gonna crack open today?
Another one from 903 Brewers. This is the chosen one. Their toasted coconut ale.
Oh,
That was good.
It's damn good.
the chosen one.
And actually, if all goes well, if they have inventory tomorrow, I should be bringing in this bad boy on draft this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Toasted.
It's that good. So
coconut
that's that.
ale.
If only if I like it, only me and Benny like it. That's how it makes the draft. All right.
There you go.
So then we love it. So it's a damn good
I like
beer.
how it says what it pairs well with, so.
Oh, that's true.
Also, it even gives you a breakdown.
Yeah.
So dude, we talked about 903.
Yeah. I think 2 weeks ago, we couldn't do the episode last week. I got sick, and that sucks. So I had to take a few days off, and I didn't drink as much as I usually do, but I didn't take any medicine either, but I got better. I like to think I have a good immune system. But anyways, 2 weeks ago, we featured the Mandarina Jolie, their
Right.
IPA. Yeah.
Right. And one of the things I think about 903 is that they've already started to make investments in the city. You gotta love that, man. A brewery that just comes to Laredo and says, you know what, we want people to know us down here. We're from far away, but we're gonna make the trip. We're gonna invest in the city, and to see you have it. There's some others out there. I know Bobby over at Capataz has also added to his
Alamo
roster.
Draft House as well.
Yeah, Alamo Draft House. So very, very cool to see these guys added in there, and then of course you guys. So mild cheese, tropical fruits, and a vacation. I love that, dude. Like, is not give it.
Yeah.
But no. In terms of like with what an actual item is, this is more just like I guess kind of like just like what it says, man, a vacation state of mind.
Yeah.
So they're having. You can tell that this is a brewery that has fun. They love what they do because they're just putting that's passion speaking right there.
Yeah.
They did the same with the Mandarina Jolie. Where
Right.
it says pairs well this, and tomb raiding.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like tomb raiding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So I'm
That's true.
stoked about this, dude. The chosen one. All right, cool.
Yeah. And then also, what happened to the jams? Oh, I see what's going on. Pandora's being a little attention. Attention freak over here. Let me press play real quick.
Yeah, no
Music over
problem.
here.
We
No.
we can't drink beer
Right.
without music.
Pandora's always like, "Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me?" It's like, "Oh, you're my
Yeah.
second wife or what?" Yeah, I'm listening to you. Just keep playing music.
You know, I
Darn
think
it.
right now is a good time.
There you
Let's
go.
see if we got anybody checking in. Of course we do.
Hazy little thing. Thank you so much. Who was that? Edith.
Edith.
Yes.
Oh.
Hazy little thing.
Edith.
It's because my mind is freaking hazy right now.
All right.
I couldn't remember. Thank you.
All right. Well, they're letting us know they can't hear us. Can you hear us now?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Somebody chime in, please. Let us know. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Give me
that
a thumbs-
Sprint guy.
Give me a thumbs up. Please, let us know. Can you hear us? Hazy little thing. Well, apparently they can. And Tony says he's on his way. What up, Tony? Shouts out to you. He's wanting us to save us up. Well, hurry up, cabrón, because if you don't hurry, we're going to drink all of this beer ourselves.
Is that Puesto? Is that Luis?
No, it's Tony Lara.
Antonio Lara, yeah.
That's it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
El puesto.
El Puesto.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He
my
said
bad.
that last episode too. He never showed up. Yeah, we're not gonna wait for
He
you.
didn't show up. All right, cool. So now I see some twisted.
Yes, Twisted X. We have their Vienna Lager.
Okay.
This is really good too. Nice and malty lager.
Vienna Lager. Do you know anything about this one or
This one,
brewed in Texas?
definitely, yeah.
By brewed in Texas.
Dripping Springs, Texas. That's for sure.
Brewed in Texas by Texans.
We had this one
Look, it
about
says
a month ago.
Texas good.
I haven't
You know,
had it
it's just that
recently.
burnt orange. But here we go. It's rich toasted malt flavors combined with slight caramel notes for a smooth, dry finish. ABV content 5.3 and 20% IBU. Twisted X has slowly but surely been making their mark, I think, in different markets, man. They were again just a small little brewery. Of course, Dripping Springs, not the metropolitan area of, you know, Dallas, Fort Worth, or Austin. It's just a small city, but central Texas. And these guys are just, man, like now they're in the Laredo market, which is great, man.
One of the first Twisted X beers that we had here was their Hibiscus Beer. That one's really good. I think we've been carrying that one since we opened, right? Yeah. And then they started to bring in some more. The Chupahapra, their IPA.
Dude,
that's really good too.
It's a damn good beer, man.
I had that one here. It didn't sell very well, so I had to make space for something else.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, for those of you that didn't come and buy that beer,
Ni modo.
Ni modo.
Se chingaron.
Se chingaron. But if you see the Chupahapra, shouts out to Ruby. I had that down in the valley, down in the RGV. So very, very good stuff. Twisted X. And last but not least, what do we? We can't forget
This
about
big
this
bomber over here.
We can't forget about this
So we
one.
got Lagunitas Lucky 13 Red Ale.
Who is?
That's from
that?
Cali, right?
Got some.
Who, that's a pinup.
It's got some really cool, like Sailor Jerry type,
Lucky 13.
artwork there.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
It's like a pinup, like a Betty Page on there, man.
Yeah, that's right. With a nice pint glass.
Yeah, with a pint glass.
My kind of girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I took a visit my uncle in Stockton, California, he goes, "Mijo, what kind of beers do you like so I can have them ready when we get here?" I go, "I like IPAs, Theo." So when I get there, he has the Lagunitas IPAs in the refrigerator. So I get there and
nice.
start drinking those
Very
Lagunitas,
cool.
man.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean,
Very cool.
this, I think Lagunitas, man, I like Tango Foxtrot, or was it Whiskey, what was it?
Whiskey Fox Tango.
Whiskey
I don't-
Fox. Yeah, that's good stuff. Their IPA is delicious as well.
We had the 12 of Never here at one point. That was really good. That was a good ale. Other than that, we haven't carried much Lagunitas here. So I actually we brought this one down for Friday the 13th, last Friday. And that was kind of our special beer of the night. So I was out of town. I'm not sure how it sold. I mean, because seeing how many I still have in the fridge, it didn't sell very well. But you take a chance, right?
So 8.8%, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely a kicker.
And it says right here, it's a Mondo Large red ale. I've never seen a red ale with such high content, and then of course that IBU content, man, just through the charts.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. We sampled a bottle. Me and Bane did on Thursday last week, and that's when I think it came in. It came in last week, early week. We tried it, and yeah, it's got some bitterness to it. But I like bitter beers. He likes bitter beers. Yeah. He does too. So I think we're gonna enjoy that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I say let's try this one though. Let's start off with the Hazy Days.
Let's do it.
Franconia.
Oh yeah.
Hazy Days. All right, cool. So hold on, I gotta see you. Oh, you're opening this. You're opening this with a knife.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it work?
Okay,
really?
so you just kind of grab the bottle like this, and then
right.
you just kind of set your blade right there, and just kind of add a little pressure. And come up. There you go. Estilo rancho, papas.
This guy.
Not rancho, nothing to do with ranch, you know. My buddy Beto actually showed me this cool trick. Back when we were, I don't know, maybe 19 years old, 20 years old, underage drinking, obviously, and he would open up his
which we don't condone, ladies
we do
and
not,
gentlemen.
absolutely not. However, in my case,
hashtag disclaimer.
So he would open his beers with anything, his cell phone or this and that, the seatbelt, lighter,
the lighter.
So I was like, dude, how do you do that? You know, and he showed me, it's not this super easy, bro, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I picked that habit up, the good habit to have, you know. Because sometimes you can't find your bottle opener.
You can't find your bottle opener.
You're like, what do you do? What do you do? And I always carry a pocket knife, you know, my whole life. So I'm just like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Pop it open. So anyways, learn that trick. It's very handy. Especially if you do carne asadas outside.
Yeah. And you're too lazy to walk inside and go get the bottle opener from inside. You just...
Ain't no one got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's see. Alrighty. Look at that.
It's not that hazy. So I'm kind of disappointed already, but let's see what kind of flavor it has. I'm telling you, man, those Weathered Souls hazy IPAs, holy smokes, man! Holy smokes! Those bad boys were dense. You couldn't see through that. I mean, yeah, it is hazy, but it's not as hazy as I thought.
It's got a little haze to it.
It does. I see the haze.
This looks a little more like apple juice.
Yeah, I guess so.
It smells citrusy.
Yeah, citra hops.
Oh man.
It's got even a little dank, a little dank odor to it. Right? The aroma.
Oh man.
That is delicious.
That is good. Yeah.
Can y'all hear us out there? Did somebody give it a thumbs up?
I think we. Oh wow.
Shall we use sign language and gang signs and stuff?
Tracy says she can pop bottles open with a stiletto heel.
Oh, ándale!
Snap.
Yeah. Awesome. I like that.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if you're watching, please, we're trying to spread this message about craft beer. Please share on your social media. Please tag all your friends and family, your loved ones who enjoy craft beer. Maybe you're a part of a group. Maybe you're a part of, an organization that you enjoy craft beer with these people. Please share it on your pages. Please tag your friends, those people that really do enjoy craft beer. We'd love them to be a part of it. And of course, if you have feedback on the live stream, please let us know. Do we suck? Are we awesome? We'd love to hear it. So that we can become better. If you suck and they let you know that you suck, so that you can become a better live streamer. And if we're
I'll just
awesome,
get off the camera, man.
No, oh man, you're a natural for this. So's Benny over there. Benny's in the cut, just chilling.
All up in the cut, like what?
I'm just coasting, man. I'm coasting, bro.
You got that everlasting smile. Benny's always smiling.
I'm just coasting, bro.
Just enjoying good craft beer, right, my brother?
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Homies.
Coast through life, good beer, just chilling.
Man.
But yes,
that's delicious. What do you think?
Oh man,
that's good, man.
The one thing that I can say about this is that it just how most
there's a haziness, dude.
Dude,
it's at the bottom.
You need to mix it up.
Shit. Yeah.
You see that?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's all that sediment.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's get a shot of that real quick.
Yeah, I got to do it on mine because you got a little left here. I guess that sediment was at the very bottom. We should have stirred it up a bit.
We did.
Yeah, I'm a lefty. There you go. Let's kind of see that shit.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Every last drop, can't let it go to waste.
See, that made my beer a bit more hazier.
Yeah, look, check that out. Check that out. There you go.
Okay, now it's starting to look like orange juice.
So we made the mistake of not stirring that.
Yeah.
Right, and that's
like
all that sediment.
You see that?
Like Chris said, it's unfiltered. You gotta,
Yeah, it's that sediment.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Franconia, put a little note here saying, give it a little twirl, get a little roll on the table, one of those actions, man.
Yeah.
Come on, give me more information.
Yeah. So, the one thing I can say about this beer,
There you go. Now it's a hazy. That's definitely a hazy right there.
is that it doesn't have that finish that most IPAs have at the end.
Oh, it's even better now.
It is.
That long last. Oh, you guys are lucky. We're gonna have to get some of that later. But it doesn't linger.
Nope.
It doesn't linger. It just like, hey, this is it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cut and dry.
Cut and dry, brother.
Actually, that extra sediment actually changed the flavor.
It did. It's basically just hops, It's the hop pellet that just kind of dissolved over the fermentation and sank to the bottom, and as they they bottled, it just came down,
Yeah, no,
wow.
It was a bit hoppier.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Let me see that bottle one more time so I can show everybody. Once again, ladies and
beer.
gentlemen, this is Franconia's Hazy, the Haze, or Lazy Days.
The haze.
The Haze.
The haze.
The Haze. A New England IPA, now available, now serving here at Cultura Beer Garden. So you definitely
You damn right.
want to come out and ask for this. So what's going on this week, brother? In terms of like events, I know Las Chicas Chingonas.
Yes.
That's going on
every Thursday.
Every Thursday night here.
Las Chicas Chingonas, we encourage all of our female and all the lady beer drinkers in Laredo to come down to Cultura Beer Garden, bring your favorite pint glass, and we'll give you a special. $2 off our draft. If you drink wine, $2 off our canned wines, which we have some really good canned wines. We might be the only ones in Laredo that carry canned wine, so that's pretty cool. So you can have that here as well. And we also carry sparkling wine cocktail called Mighty Swell. I have a few flavors of those as well. $1 off of that.
Hey, and don't forget, ladies ciders as well. You got a good selection of Austin East ciders here.
Yeah.
A favorite among a lot of cider drinkers out there. So, like, in terms of those of you out there that don't know what a cider is, think of a Moscato, ladies. Something that very easy, sweet, and kind of tart. I think also at the same time, depending on the flavor.
Yeah.
But that's, if you're not into craft beer, definitely want to go in on the ciders, and Austin East ciders is definitely a good spot to begin with.
Yeah.
If they're not trying to drink wine but they want to get into the beer movement, cider's a good way to go.
Yeah. Well, but basically on Thursdays we're looking more for the female beer drinkers, craft beer drinkers in Laredo. We had a really good turnout this past Thursday. And it was nice to see everyone bring their favorite pint glasses and kind of talk about it. And some people would say stories about them and whatnot, and pretty cool, And I know that our other partners, my wife Valerie, and then Benny's girlfriend Kendra, they had a great time as well. Hanging out with their fellow female beer drinkers. Las Chicas Chingonas.
Ladies movement.
Fuck yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
Man. I'm glad.
Yeah, absolutely.
So every Thursday.
Don't get it twisted, gentlemen. there's some ladies out there that can outdrink your ass.
I know a few.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Ladies are just as good at beer drinking as men. So
Damn right.
shouts out to las chicas chingonas.
Damn right.
What are we jumping into next, brother?
Let's do the chosen one, the toasted coconut ale.
Oh, you're gonna love this Kash.
I'm excited about this one. Just the name just excites the hell out of me, dude. Toasted coconut ale. I'm not a big coconut fan, but for some reason, coconut by itself, or
Really?
like coconut cake,
What
or
about coconut water?
coconut water.
Yeah.
I love coconut.
But when they mix it with beer, for some reason, it just, I don't know, it blends well.
Yeah. Then with that toasted, coconut,
Right.
It just
So,
sounds delicious.
and right off the bat, brother, I was expecting a dark beer.
Me too.
I was expecting
Me
a
too.
very dark beer. I saw the ingredients,
Yeah.
roasted malts, caramel. I'm thinking, oh shit, we're gonna go into,
Yeah.
we're going dark on this one.
See, that's why I like this beer. That's why I love this beer. Actually, I had it for the first time when the 903 Brewers were at the Animal Draft House having their beer tasting a few weeks ago, and this is the first one I went for.
Oh wow.
And I was expecting a darker beer as well, and then when they gave me the pint glass, filled with this liquid, I was like, holy crap, it's not a dark beer.
I'm surprised.
So, the aroma is just
Mhm.
so freaking delicious, man.
And those flavors just attack your palate, bro.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, just off the bat, just giving it a good whiff,
Mm-hmm.
you get coconut, like none of this crap, like maybe a little bit, a little hint of coconut. No, there's freaking coconut in this beer, right?
And it's great.
Yeah, but
Works.
the aroma's where it's at. Taste-wise, it's subtle. Do you agree?
Not in your face. Actually, it's funny you mentioned coconut water.
Mm-hmm.
This has got like almost like that coconut water finish to it. That It's I would consider this like just a great summer beer. This is a Laredo summer beer right here. This is
I agree.
totally perfect for.
Go for a swim, have
Yeah,
Absolutely, brother.
Or come in here to Cultura Beer Garden, and you can hang out outside here and have a. Well, I would probably pair-
110, 100 degrees outside.
We got
you
some
know what
fans
it
out
is.
there, some.
You know what it is. If you're from Laredo, you know what it is. So you're looking for something to quench your thirst on a day like that. This is a go-to beer
really
for
good.
you.
See, I think this beer would pair very well with one of those tacos from El Puesto. The one I'm thinking about right now would be the sweetbread. Their sweetbread, toasted molleja with the strawberry habanero pico de gallo on top,
Oh, yeah.
and then with a coconut ale.
Dude,
Forget
I'm
it.
gonna try that when they
Yeah,
get
yes.
That sounds good, man.
A spicy dish with this kind of beer, I think, really just, really, I think complements.
Like, I would do a raspa of this.
any.
El raspa.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like you said, some mild cheese, tropical fruits, and of course, vacation state of mind. And that's like I said, you're chilling by the pool, vacation state of mind.
Yeah.
And this is the beer that you would definitely want to pick up. So, toasted coconut ale, the chosen one.
Mm-hmm.
903 Brewing. Just wow, what a home run.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
for their brewery.
When I first had it, man, I fell in love with it instantly. And I told Bo from LNF, homie, you got to get me kegs of this at Cultura Beer Garden. So now they have some. So now we're gonna bring it in this week, and
So
it's on
you're
tap.
gonna get this on tap. then?
On tap, yeah, for sure.
So look out for it. This is the chosen one.
Yeah.
Toasted coconut ale. You can get it on draft right here, Cultura Beer
So
Garden.
ladies, bring your
Yeah.
pints for this one.
Yeah, and also a quick backstory on this beer. When I was talking to the owners of 903 at the draft house a few weeks ago, he was telling me how the chosen one was almost the forsaken one. They were gonna drop this beer. They were like, no one's liking it. We've been making it for a while, and they were gonna give up on it. They were gonna.
Yeah.
They were like, you know what? let's just do something else.
Yeah.
So they did an event at the Draft House, if I'm getting the story correct, and people loved it. It was like on its way out, but then they got a good reception.
The people saved the beer.
The people saved the beer. That's right, and now it's become one of the most popular ones. And I know that we're gonna love it. And you guys gonna love it too, man. You gotta come try it. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I wonder how
The
this would be
chosen
with
one.
popcorn at the Draft House.
Ooh.
I did popcorn and
Yeah.
Little popcorn.
Salty popcorn.
Salty
and some of
popcorn
this.
and some of this.
Man.
Might be a nice little contrast.
You guys are chugging over here or
Yeah.
what? Come on,
Yeah,
savor the
dude,
flavor,
I-
homies.
Excuse me.
They're thirsty.
Yeah. And I think it goes to, you know, that heat outside. Again, just a great beer to quench your thirst.
I don't know anything about today's heat. I've been indoors since 12 o'clock today. I haven't seen the sun. I haven't seen anything out there.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Edgar checking in. Thank you, Edgar. Appreciate it. More and more people kind of chiming in. If you've got questions, you've got comments, you've got feedback, hit us up. Let us know. If you're looking for a beer, put it in the comments so that way we can go back and, you know, let these guys know, hey, this is a beer that people are asking for, so that they can start to do the research and bring that beer in
For show.
and showcase it either here on the show or up for sale or put it on tap or whatever the case. But make sure you give us your feedback. We really appreciate each and every one of you for tuning
Most
in.
definitely.
So where are we at next, brother?
All right,
What are we doing?
let's go ahead and go with the Twisted X, the Vienna Lager,
Texas Orange, the burnt Texas Orange.
the Hill Country Crafted
Right.
Vienna Lager. So there you go.
Yeah. Now this one, I'm thinking is going to be dark.
It's got more of an amber color to it.
Okay.
Yeah. As you can see.
Yeah. So
Nice
yeah,
color.
definitely a like a reddish, amberish feel.
There you go.
Sir. So what do you get off of it?
Mm.
Oh, dude. It's like what's that aroma, dude?
I'm
It's
trying
like a
to
candy,
classify
like
that. Yeah.
It reminds me of those like Oktoberfest beers with a
A
spring.
little bit, like
The
a
scent.
like a caramel candy.
Yeah.
like caramel.
Oh, I already tasted the caramel on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Now this one has a very cut and dry finish to it.
Yeah, it does.
I like that. I like that a lot about this beer.
It doesn't linger, right? It just kind of just drops off.
Yeah. Yep. It's like flavor and then done.
Boom.
And then you grab another one.
It's like drink more.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that caramel.
Mm.
If you let it sit for just a little bit longer, that caramel hits you at first, and then cut and dry,
Yeah.
and then hold up. Here comes the roasted malt.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's where they get this color for the Vienna. It's that roasted malt. I would say. Vienna style, old world, old German type of recipe.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Prost. Yeah.
Prost.
Prost.
That's why I love Texas beers, man. You know, because I started off drinking. I think my first craft beer was Shiner Hefeweizen, which they don't make anymore. Unfortunately, at least I haven't seen any in a long time. Maybe at the brewery, who knows? But at that point, dove into it, man. Shiner Bock. I had then from there I went to Real Ale and had some other IPAs, and then I fell in love with IPAs. Then you're talking about back in 2004, 2005, and yeah. So definitely it's those. And Shiner does really good also old German style beers as well. It's a damn shame that they don't keg or they don't I used to distribute kegs of the Cosmo. The Cosmos Reserve, that's their best brew, hands down, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So.
And it's funny that you mentioned you know, the German side of Texas.
Yeah.
For those of you
German
that
and Czech.
yes,
Yeah.
German and Czech. These recipes, these I guess settlers were some of the first. German and Czech settlers were some of the first to come and settle in Texas, hundreds of years ago. And so after the discovery of the New World, that's why there's a lot of German and Czech roots in Texas, especially in the Hill Country area. New Braunfels, Fredericksburg. You're going to find a lot of this German tradition out there, and so you can see that with obviously Dripping Springs, Hill Country area. This is going to be these are those recipes, those brews that are traced back to German heritage in that part of Texas. So it's very, very cool to see them just kind of take those recipes, dude, and then just kind of go crazy with it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Starting
right
off
here.
with just like a traditional recipe, just a base, and then opening up a craft brewery, and then using that, and then experimenting with that, adding other flavors or a different variation of malt and whatever, and making it your own, and then having an outstanding product, like for say this Vienna Lager from Twisted X, it's fantastic. And speaking of New Braunfels and craft beers, Guadalupe Brewery, right. Really good beer. We had them a few weeks back. We should be getting some more very soon. I'm gonna put an order in. Really nice lady, the owner of the brewery, and fantastic beers, man. We were there a few weeks, about a month ago, I think now, and we had a German chocolate cake stout.
German chocolate cake stout.
Yes. And they had a Tex-Mex IPA with chile piquin in it. Yeah.
Brother.
That's what I'm talking about. It's about just kind of bringing in these new flavors and making crafting a good beer.
How was that? Like the chile piquin.
It had a kick to it. It had a really nice kick to it. Yeah.
So, how many? Like, were they kind of specific on how much? Chile they used in the beer?
Well, I had just got introduced to that brewery, and I went. I was only there for the last 30 minutes before they closed, so I was just trying to...
You were trying as many as you could in 30 minutes?
Yeah. Give me the sampler, give me the flight, and then after that, I got 10 more minutes, you get this one. It's kind of
That's awesome.
My flavor profile was all over the place, and I couldn't really, ask questions. And I would like to go back with time, and then when the Guadalupe decided to come down to Laredo and then open a few accounts here, us being one as well, the owner came down. I can't remember her name. I'm really bad with names and addresses apparently. So, she was a real sweet lady. However, we didn't really get to talking too much,
And the one thing about that lady is there's another story to it. To that lady from Guadalupe Brewing. We'll try to figure out her name and then we'll come back with it.
Luna, last name Luna.
Yes.
First name, oh lordy.
Well, Ms. Luna. There you go. From Guadalupe Brewing. Shouts out to her because she's got that entrepreneurial spirit in her. They don't have ladies and gentlemen, they don't have a delivery person. They deliver their own beer. She is part owner delivering her own beer.
Nice.
So that's probably why you met her.
Yeah.
Because she's the owner / salesperson / delivery girl, delivering
Talk
cakes.
about a chica chingona, dude.
Yeah,
For real.
dude.
Ms. Luna.
Chica chingona.
That's
Yeah.
a woman band right there.
Chica chingona. So
For sure.
shouts out to Ms. Luna. It's kind of like, that's what it takes, man. But very, very cool to see her doing that and then reach out to you guys. And so now you guys can come find that beer.
Yeah.
But yes, going back to Twisted X. This is what Vienna Lager. It's got my thumbs up. I like this beer. It's I like that caramel, that malt flavor, the aroma is something else, man.
That nice dry finish is nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
sure.
I like how that malt just kind of that roasted malt kind of hangs around a little bit. So I do like that one. So we're down to our final beer, huh?
Yeah,
It's
the-
kinda-
the-
it's
the
kinda-
big, the
it's
big
cool.
boy over here. So going back to Lagunitas, I want to say this was brewed in California for some reason. I mean, they have a Lagunitas in California and also in Chicago. So maybe California brewed.
This is what's the name of it? Friday the 13th?
No, Lucky 13.
Lucky 13th.
Yeah.
You brought it in for Friday the 13th.
Yeah. I think if you follow us on Facebook, I think our Facebook post for that was Friday the 13th doesn't have to be so unlucky or some bullshit, hashtag get lucky. I don't know. You can feel these if you get lucky. I don't know.
Get lucky tonight.
I hope you get lucky.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So, an 8.8 alcohol by volume, not for the weak at heart,
No.
ladies and gentlemen. So
No.
don't think that you can take 2 of these bombers down and you're gonna be all right. No, you want to sip slow. This is a slow sipper.
If you have 3, you might get unlucky and you get arrested. All right.
And the,
or get kicked out of here.
the bitterness units on here through the charts. This
is a bitter
is
one.
this is it's kind of reminiscent, brother, of like an IPA, like almost a double IPA. Those are the numbers that I would see like on a double.
As far as the ABV, absolutely, I would say so too.
Even the bitterness units, like you're gonna be
Where's
up
that?
there, right here.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely,
76%.
definitely. Yeah.
It's gonna be a bitter beer. So the fact that it's an ale, a red ale,
Yeah,
is interesting.
absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
So, are we gonna do the knife trick now?
Yeah, I mean, not that I'm showing off. I just can't find my bottle opener. I mean, before Kash got here, I had papers galore on this bar, and I was
With a chapstick.
I think I can actually. Are you
you're
gonna challenge me or what?
gonna do
I
it.
guess so.
All right, here we go.
It's the challenge.
All right, here we
It's
go.
the chapstick
Oh.
challenge.
I mean, how hard is this plastic?
Well, it might break the plastic.
Here,
So
let's see. Oh yeah, it's not gonna work.
we need something stronger than.
All right, challenge accepted. What
So
else?
there
What
you
got?
have it, ladies
What do
and
you got?
gentlemen. It's got to
What do
be
you got?
something stronger.
Let's see.
What do you got? Is there anything else we can use?
Something that won't break.
I was gonna offer my phone, but no, it's already.
Yeah.
No thanks.
This will probably break too.
What do you think? I can probably do that.
What, you want a remote?
I can probably use this bad boy right here.
All right, here we go. This is what, a medicine bottle?
No, it's just a charger.
Oh, I thought it was a medicine.
Yeah, I'm
bottle.
gonna bend the prong.
It's
All right,
the-
no, you know what, guys? We're wasting time here. I'm
Yeah.
getting thirsty here. It's just a
Yeah.
knife.
All right, let's do a little.
There you go.
Yeah, like nothing. Just a
So-
little spurt of that carbonation coming out, and
How's the crowd looking out there? Pretty good.
yeah. So a red. Yeah, definitely.
Very
A
similar
red-
in color to that Vienna Lager.
Yeah, red amber color. This is the Lucky 13 from Lagunitas.
Nice color, man.
Again, 8.8 ABV content, 76% IBU. Interested?
Very
in-
hoppy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder why they classified it.
As a red ale.
Yeah, this is more like, man, this is like IPA
Yeah.
all the way, dude. Wow, that hop hits you. That aroma.
Interesting.
Smooth, very smooth. Holy crap. I know we had this on Thursday, but I have forgotten what it tastes like.
You too.
So,
Wow.
what do you think?
I mean, I want to say I'm drinking an IPA, bro.
Yeah,
It almost
it's
feels
very
like
IPA-ish. Yeah,
That's what I want to say.
fantastic. So we still have some of these guys.
So,
So if you want to come and try one this week, highly recommend it. It's a really good beer. Really good beer. You know, and maybe you get lucky too. I don't know.
You're gonna get lucky.
Fantastic. A little boozy. Not in a bad way where like it's just like whoo, that alcohol, like you can definitely taste it. It's there, you know, but it's subtle. It's smooth. It's really smooth though.
very drinkable.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing I can tell you about this beer is that while it's an 8.8, and I've had like 11. I've had your Clown Shoes of the world, your BBHs,
Yeah.
and I just feel like this beer, drinking it by myself, it's not going to be a good thing. Like one is, I think, going to be enough.
Shareable, or
It's definitely a shareable item. You want to bring the old lady with you, gentlemen, or ladies, you want to bring the old man with you, or your lady with you, whatever. I mean, chicas chingonas, right? But no, if you want to share this with someone, I definitely would recommend it. In terms of its potency, I mean, this is definitely a potent beer. I'm just drinking it, even though it says 8.8. It said it was an ale. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit
Yeah.
stronger than 8.8. I'm just. But one thing that really, really sticks out from this, man, is that bitterness doesn't hang around.
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
It doesn't hang around. It actually
real
has a
smooth.
really smooth finish
Yeah.
to it.
Very enjoyable beer. That's for sure.
So I think that's the biggest difference in terms of this beer, is that when you're drinking an IPA, this is very like hoppy, hop in your face, but see at that end, that it just, okay, I got you. Now I see why we're not classifying this as an IPA or a double, and more of a red. It's just got more of a sweet, smooth, kind of caramel finish.
And that's a very interesting characteristic, the sweetness to this beer, because there is a sweetness aspect to this beer. It's not overly sweet, but it's a subtle sweetness that's a good balance for the hop, I would say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For the hops in there, because it comes off hoppy. It smells so good. Once you drink it, you got that little sweetness to it towards the end, and it's a very good balance. The funny story is that I thought I had ordered this in 12 pack. Not 12 pack, 12 ounce, 12 ounce bottles. So I said, you know what, we get 2 cases. I was being ambitious for Friday the 13th, and when the order came in, they brought me 2 cases of bombers. And I was like, holy shit.
And they brought you 2
All
cases.
right.
I wanted 1, but I'll take the second.
All right. So that's cool.
We'll drink it, you know.
So I mean, a 12 ounce would be good, you know, for one person to enjoy on their own. However, you know, this is a pint and a half, I want to say. So it's definitely shareable.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that this is definitely a beer you want to share, you know, with someone. Definitely a good conversation piece.
Yes.
You know, especially if both of you are like really into craft beer. You know, I mean, it could be just me and Chris. We're sharing a beer. We're talking about it and just talking about how the hell this isn't an IPA. And so that's kind of one of the things. Switching gears for a second. How's everything coming with the construction on the new place?
New place. If all goes well, you know, there's a few setbacks and delays as expected. Whenever you're building something, you know, it's gonna happen. So we're looking to.
Welcome back, Benny.
Welcome back, Benny. He just takes off and comes back.
Yeah, he just takes off, comes back. Yeah.
He's just coasting through life, like you say, you know. Wherever the breeze takes him, he goes. You know.
He's going to take a nap back.
He's back. But so
he has an uncontrollable bladder, folks. You know.
Yeah.
I've been telling him get adult diapers, but he doesn't want to.
Get back into life with the pens, buddy. Nah.
Your damn life depends on it. Back to the location, I guess, update. So, I think they should be done with construction by late May.
Okay.
Yeah, so about a month and a half, maybe.
All right.
So at that point, you know, we can start taking, you know, our stuff and, you know, go through, you know, whatever it takes to
process.
open a business. Yeah, there's a whole process, you know, permits and
Absolutely.
you know, move our permit over there and whatnot. So June. We're shooting for June. Yes.
You know, and we've got. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna be announcing Border Beer Fest, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna wait. It is coming very, very soon. Just finalize some details on Border Beer Fest. There's a huge surprise.
I don't even know, guys. I'm gonna hang out with this guy.
No. It's a surprise, Chris, that I think is gonna freak everyone out. And I'm just letting you know. You want to stay tuned because we're excited. It's something that has never been done in the history of every single beer festival that I've been to that I know about. It's just never been done.
Sounds great.
And
Holy shit.
I'm always trying to push the envelope, always trying to make sure that we're doing something different. We are trend setting, and we're going to set a new trend for beer festivals all across the United States. And I know that's a bold statement, but you know what? I'm going to stand by it because, ladies and gentlemen, I do not care what any other beer festival is doing. We probably did it first. Whether it was the history of beer, whether it was the Beer Olympics, whether it was a beer festival period, we were doing beer festivals in Texas. We're one of the oldest beer festivals in the state of Texas, and I'm proud to say that. I stand by that statement. But
So what you're saying is you're gonna have a hologram of Tupac.
Dude, I think it's gonna be. I wish. Okay, maybe that would be a first for a beer fest.
That would be a first for a beer fest.
You know,
yes.
while Coachella's
I wanna have a beer with Tupac, all right?
Man, I'd love to have a beer with Tupac and Big. There will be some Tupac music probably at the beer festival, but no. I think let's just say there's not going to be an excuse for you not to be able to go to Border Beer Fest. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I mean, you got me excited now. I want to know.
No shit, man. Me too.
So it's exciting, and you know what? I think what we'll do is we'll give everybody some details here next week. Because actually details are finalized, but I'd like to prepare everybody for that.
For awesomeness. Damn.
Awesomeness, yes.
Hell
so really stoked, really excited. Not only just for the beer festival itself, but just to showcase beer and really give people new year, new me, that kind of thing. But new year, new selection here at Cultura moving to a brand new place. And the selection continues to grow. Like, you go to different restaurants, it doesn't matter where you go to different outings. Everybody knows that, you know what, dude, I've got to have some craft beer on my, because there's going to be somebody that's going to be asking for a stout. There's going to be somebody that's going to be asking for an IPA. There's going to be somebody that's going to be asking for Twisted X, 903, Franconia, Lagunitas, whatever. Yeah. They're going to be asking for this, and if you're a restaurant owner, you're thinking of starting a restaurant, you need to start making sure that, and especially if you're going to be serving alcohol, that you keep that craft beer on your list so that you can invite those that want to drink craft beer to your establishment.
Absolutely. And I would also say try your best to get a lot of Texas craft beers, just to kind of support, try to bring down some Texas flavor, I mean, there's a lot of beers all over the world, man, obviously, but I mean, if we can bring down a lot more Texas local independently breweries, to any other bar in Laredo or any other, restaurants, if you can find a way to do that, like, go for that, try your best to get that product as opposed to anything else. Obviously, you can get a little bit of everything, have a nice variety, but see, me and Benny over here, we try our best, to just get Texas, Texas, local independent Texas breweries. And it's a little difficult, it's our first, we don't even have a year open.
No.
I mean, I think
we're new to this stuff.
We're definitely new to this. But it was always our mission to say, you know what, let's just get Texas beer, and obviously we gotta get other things too, the have-to-haves. You know,
We do it as fans.
yeah, but as far as trying to bring down stuff, little by little, we've been learning how to do this, and that'd be great, man, to bring down some busted sandal from San Antonio, some free tail from San Antonio, if that's even possible. There has to be a way to do that.
Yeah.
There's so many breweries, local independent breweries, in other cities, and it's great that LNF is bringing down 903, Twisted X, Southern as Revolver, working with Benny Keith as well. They're bringing down Independence now to Laredo. Independence Brewery, fantastic. Oasis Brewery as well. So there's certain things they're bringing down, but let's bring more down.
Yeah.
And as long as we have a demand for it, as long as us with our business and anyone out there with their business wants to say, you know what, let's do it. Let's put an order in.
The main thing is that you continue to ask and experiment.
Yeah.
Ask for it at your favorite bar, your favorite hangout, wherever it is. Obviously, ask for it here at Cultura, but also continue to experiment. Come talk to Chris. Come to talk to Benny. Whoever's behind the bar. Hey, what's new? I want to try that. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid that you're gonna get something that tastes bad. For the most part, most beer, in my opinion, I'm not a fan of sour beers. That's just me. But for the most part, as long as you know what type of style or genre of beer that you're trying to go with, most times you're not going to be disappointed. Yeah. So get out there, experiment, always try new beers.
Find your style.
Gangnam style? What?
Brother?
Gangnam style. No, find your style. Yeah, find the beer you like, find the style of beer you like, and then take it from there.
You just made a hashtag, find your style.
Nice.
It's just been copywritten.
There you go. It's been copywritten, ladies and gentlemen.
Benny, get that trademark.
Before we wrap things up, what's going on this week again?
This week, you know what, man? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know we have some stuff going on. I've just been really busy. I was out of town this weekend.
But doors open Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I mean as usual. As far as events, I think we have a few. Okay, we have Chicas Chingonas for sure. The Chicas Chingonas, we have that on Thursday.
Thursday night.
Pop Rocks. Music wise, there's a few things going on Friday and maybe Saturday.
Stay tuned to the Cultura Beer Garden Facebook page.
Absolutely. I haven't gone to my calendar, which I'm gonna do right now.
So much going on right now.
Yeah, we're about to make our video, our weekly video, so we're gonna go ahead and do that after this. So.
And make sure you like the page. You like Border Beer Fest. You like Cultura's page as well.
Yes, please like our page on Facebook. We're very proud to say that we are probably about to approach 5,000 likes. On Cultura Beer Garden page.
Huge milestone for us.
Which is holy crap, man. With not even a year open. Thank you guys so much for that.
Yeah.
So
also like Border Beer Fest.
Yes.
I really want to see what you have to announce for next time because you got my attention, brother.
Brother, I'm excited, brother. Straight up, I'm stoked. I'm
fucking excited too.
This is.
He's probably gonna tell me right now when the camera comes off.
I am
like Chris.
Yo. This is major. It is. It's major.
That's awesome.
I think it's unheard of, and at the end of the day, it really just comes down to love of the beer. When we started this festival, we started it on some bullshit, straight up. Like not bullshit, but just on a couple of guys talking about beer who loved beer.
That's cool, man.
We just had this idea.
That's where it starts.
You look back and we're like, man, you're crazy, but we moved on that idea, and back then craft beer was like it was non-existent in our area. Craft beer was a thing that slowly was gaining steam. Maybe it was the demographic, millennials, whatever. I mean, social scientists can debate that fact all day long, but we started this festival at a time where there was no variety. We wanted variety. And that's what this beer festival fights for, is variety. The constant need for something new. We're searching for the Matrix. What is the Matrix?
He's Morpheus.
And we're trying to answer that question. You know, what
and
is...
Benny Cypher.
He's Trinity.
You're
Fucking love Trinity.
Trinity? The Trinity?
The Trinity?
I
thought you were a guy.
That's what everyone says.
No, Trinity's a fucking chica chingona.
So, you know, it's really like looking at the beer and saying, is this the ultimate beer? Is this the best beer I can find in the world? And, you know, until we answer that question, then this festival will continue and your thirst will continue. It's just something that cannot be answered. And I think that's the kind of like the ultimate, you know, finish to Border Beer Fest. Like, what is the greatest beer in the world? And unfortunately, the flavors are infinite, so we're never going to answer that question. So
much beer in the world, I can imagine.
there's just too much beer. I mean, there's Chinese beer,
I don't
there's
wanna
Russian
imagine.
beer, there's
So many.
there's
It's
Indian
awesome.
beer.
It's great.
I mean, there's Pakistani beer. There is,
I imagine those flavor profiles.
you know, there's Chilean beer. There's all types of beers. There's Mexican beer. There's Canadian beer. So the list goes on and on.
What is this Eskimo beer?
There is Alaskan beer.
Yeah, Alaskan Brewery is fantastic. We had to smash
Oh, yeah. The Galaxy.
yeah.
Yeah. And so these beers and these mines, they continue to work. I feel like I'm just talking about beer, but I'm going to stop right there and tell you got to watch the next episode, because the next episode right here from Cultura is, I think, where we'll give a few more details on Border Beer Fest 2018. Everybody's going to be stoked. Everybody's pumped about it. I'm pumped about it.
Me too.
I actually want to... but I'm holding back. Apparently I haven't...
You gotta hold him in anticipation, Kash. Come on.
I haven't drank that much beer yet.
Not me either, man. So, I mean, tune in to the next episode.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Drink
Please,
beer every day.
please share the post, the live stream today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, before we go, hold up. Let's just give a couple more shout outs to everybody. Tony, thank you so much. He says he's outside waiting. Bro, we've been waiting for you.
Come inside.
Yeah, we've been waiting for you. Edith, as always, thank you so much for sharing.
Edith.
Tracy,
See you on
love
Thursday.
you. We'll see you on Thursday. Ruby, thank you again. And everybody else, Val, Kendra, on behalf of Benny, Chris, this is Kash. We're chucking up the deuce. We're saying thank you so much for watching another installment. Oh, look, here he is.
Special
Here he is.
guest.
Come on, man. Come on in.
The man, the legend,
Come
the
on
genius
in.
behind the Puesto Tacos.
The guy that took 40 minutes to get here.
40 freaking minutes to get here.
Okay, he lives in San Ignacio, that's why.
Yeah, that's
Got here a little bit late.
I see. So next
Yeah.
week, guys, well, hopefully, can we have you guys? Can we have you tomorrow? Oh,
Hey,
what
well,
am I talking about?
Hey, real
Next week.
quick, tell us a little bit about what's going on with the truck. So tell everybody out there who doesn't know who you are a little bit about yourself.
All right, I'm Luis Lara from El Puesto. We just actually came back from San Antonio. We were doing an event in San Antonio. The
Taco Fest.
Taco
Taco
Fest.
Fest.
He killed, man. He killed it.
The
He killed it,
Taco
man.
Fest. It was
Yeah.
awesome response.
I heard,
Repping
I'm
Laredo.
not going to repeat who said it, but I heard that San Antonio Tacos ain't got nothing
I can attest to that, man. I tried.
on Laredo Tacos. San Antonio, if you're watching, Laredo's where it's at when it comes to tacos. We own this.
Yes.
We
Best
own
believe
it.
that.
You might own the Alamo Dome, the Spurs, you know, Busted Sandal. Who else is out there?
Brother Souls, Freetail, good,
Freetail.
amazing
good,
breweries.
Good beer. Tacos? No.
You guys excel at beer.
We own it.
We excel at tacos.
So finish.
Yeah, they got a taste of what we have here in Laredo, and like I said, you know, people were just, you know, raving about the tacos, the tortilla that we're making, and I only took the yellow corn. We have yellow corn, blue corn. We also have, you know, flavored tortillas with corn, of course.
Do you have popcorn tortillas?
I can.
Bro, I saw a man.
Don't test this man's skills.
He knows what's up, man.
His
He knows what's up.
culinary skills.
This guy's a chef.
No, bro, whether I saw a grown man almost cry when he bit into that menudo taco.
The menudo
Really?
taco, yes. And it
You
was,
and-
and,
He was like, oh my
the
goodness.
guy-
Menudo taco.
Menudo taco. The guy was
Really?
not
Yeah, bro.
Holy
Mexican.
shit.
you can tell the guy was not a Mexican guy, you know, where you can reminisce about the menudo and no.
Yeah.
This guy just grabbed the taco, he took a bite, and he was just like,
He was in heaven, man.
he didn't know what was going on with,
Really?
with that, taco. Yeah.
Hold up, though.
It's just crazy.
Hold up. Menudo taco. Like close your eyes and say this. Everybody, close your eyes. Everybody, right now, close your eyes. We're closing our eyes. Menudo taco.
Yes.
What in the blue? What? How did you come up with a menudo taco? Way?
Well, I'm always cooking. So it was one time we were eating menudo at a get together, and you have a pot full of menudo and it's going down, and little bits stay on the side of the
pot, right?
So I grabbed a little piece. It looked kind of crunchy, so I grabbed it, and it was crispy but soft on the inside. So I just tasted that thing, and I was like, man, this would be great in a taco.
In a taco.
So what I did, I deconstructed the whole menudo soup or caldo, and I put it back in.
Baila muy chingón. Deconstructed the menudo.
We're using big words today, folks. All right.
That's what I did. I put everything apart from the menudo, the chiles, the salsa roja, the
Right.
hominy, the menudo,
Right.
And oregano, limon, sal, pimienta. So I was like, all right, let's put it back together, but in a taco, because nobody likes a soggy taco.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, can you imagine a menudo taco?
The tortilla's gonna fall apart.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
all
Right
the fucking
away.
liquid. Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I'm gonna kind of redo the same thing on the menudo. So I crisp up the menudo, and it's kind of like a chicharrón.
Right.
Chicharrón de
Como,
menudo,
that's what I was gonna ask you.
That's right.
Si es un taco de
That's right.
chicharrón. That's what I was gonna ask you. Es parecido un
Bien parecido al taco de chicharrón. La diferencia es que este es menudo.
Right.
It's tripe. So I
Got the hominy on there too.
I made a pico de gallo with a hominy or a hominy pico.
Right.
Which is just the hominy, limon, and serrano pepper. So since I add green onions and cilantro,
Bro.
once you try the taco
Bro.
and you take a bite and it's something similar that we had before, but once you swallow it, all the flavors come together and you realize that it is menudo.
Right.
I mean, like if you're eating a caldo.
Right.
So
That's good stuff.
That's
Wow.
what we did.
You wanna try it, Kash?
So no, I haven't. But
Oh, he's gonna try
chinga,
next
tengo un
week.
pinche hambre ahorita, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, dude.
Hey, did you bring your truck or what?
Yeah, it is here.
So
Here?
Not here, but
so
it's like
the name of the food truck is El Puesto.
El Puesto.
El puesto.
Where'd you get the name from?
Actually, since the very beginning, if you notice, my logo is a circle, like kind of like closing. So it has a food truck. When I started cooking, it was in a food truck, and Cultura de Guadalupe, my uncle had a food truck, and that's where I kind of started cooking. And I've been cooking in so many restaurants, fine dining, taquerias like mine, even worse.
So
fast food and-
comenzaste en 3 puntos.
Casi.
Comenzaste en 3 puntos.
En la Pulga de Guadalupe.
Yeah. 3
Nice.
points, Laredo. What
Yes,
up?
Yes. And
so
then from there, I went all over the place: Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Indian. What else? Ethiopian.
Okay.
And I've done so many
Ethiopian.
Ethiopian food, yes.
un vato de Laredo cocinando Ethiopian.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So we did all that, and then I'm back to the food truck, and that's why it's a closing circle. And the reason it's called El Puesto is because it's something that it's just like a puesto.
Right.
Where you sell, like in Mexico, they have puestos, and
Right.
they get there, they sell the stuff, pick it up, let's go.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, like it's un puesto, even though it's in a food truck,
Same shit.
You need to be back on. You need to be back on here with us because we want to dive in, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure if you want to get a head start on El Puesto, you can find them right here. Pan American Courts outside Cultura Beer Garden. You can find them right here. So just come on by, holler at Luis, Tony. Come on by, and make sure you got a nickname.
No.
Oh.
You don't
I
want
was
to hear it.
like-
You don't want to hear it.
He calls me baby, but that's
You don't want to hear it.
Beer, good food. That's the way it works. And so, you know, hats off to you, brother, because I didn't know a menudo taco existed.
Nobody.
I mean, you know, for those of you
He's a
that don't,
goddamn pioneer.
yeah, pioneering and changing the taco game as we know it. Damn, dude, I'm hungry. And I'm not just saying that. It's just it sounds so good because menudo to us is again just a staple
Yeah, it is.
here.
It's a comfort food.
It's comfort food. It's a Laredo thing.
Pa la cruda.
Yeah, para la cruda, or even when you're just enjoying some really good beer, you know, menudo's a great dish. Sunday mornings, barbacoa, menudo. I mean, these are things that are a part of our culture. So
Yes, sir.
to hear
Yeah.
you
Yes, sir.
infusing that culture into food, and then we're pairing it with beer, Texas beer, and it's a great thing to see. So make sure you come out, check out El Puesto, check out Cultura Beer Garden, and as always, follow them on Facebook. You're on Facebook?
Facebook
Yeah.
and Instagram.
What's-
Facebook is El Puesto, Instagram and Twitter is El Puesto TX.
El Puesto TX on IG, Twitter, El Puesto on Facebook. So make sure you check them out. And of course, at Cultura Beer Garden, at Border Beer Fest, BBFTV, episode number 5. We're done. Lo echamos.
Soltamos.
Can't see me. Are we off?